Oh, day one. How's everybody feeling? Woo. Anybody gelling out there? I'm not gelling, but my feet are doing okay. All right, so we have a very special guest that's going to be joining us on stage for a quick interview, Mr. Andy Vargas and Joe Mendez. You guys hang here. Before we get started, we're going to show a little video of these guys playing their music. We recorded it on the TouchMix, and here it is. This is one of Andy's original tunes.
Sabes, cerca de ti mi inspiración despliega las alas y las estrellas bajan solas cuando me hablas. Como poema tus palabras encienden esta pasión en mi corazón. Tú no sabes, mi vida está escrita en tus manos. Eres todo lo que alguna vez he imaginado. Yo sin ti no sé, olvidaré a vivir, escúchame. Esta noche el cielo azul escribe tu nombre. Abren las flores a tu paso y el sol se esconde, porque tú brillas suficiente como para iluminar todo el lugar. Digo, mírame, y en mis ojos hallarás amor sincero. Tenerte entre mis brazos, lo único que quiero. Yo sin ti no sé, olvidaré a mí.
All right. So thank you. That was Mr. Andy Vargas, Joe Mendez on drums.
Thank
Souleros,
you.
right?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here, Andy and Joe.
Thank you for having us,
Thank you,
brother.
Brad.
Yeah. You guys having a good day at the NAMM show?
Loving it here, man.
Yeah,
Always. This
good.
is like the most exciting time of the year.
Cool. Same with me. When I was a kid, I used to love just to go to music stores, and this is like the biggest music store in the world, right?
Oh, man, you walk in here, you're just like, yes, let's go. And then you guys did a wonderful job here, you know, on the QSC booth. Every year it just gets better and better. This is awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just get right into it. We all know Carlos Santana, right? You've been with Carlos for how many years now?
20 years.
20 years.
Yeah, this is the 20th year.
Wow. Yeah.
A little while.
And now you're doing a lot of other projects as well, in addition. So if you don't mind, why don't we just you talk a little bit about what you're doing lately in addition to the Carlos stuff, and then how you and Joe are working together.
Real quick, I started my band called Souleros, and it's the style of music. It's a unity of brothers. Joe and Adrian, Mark, Raul, and some other brothers that are not able to be here today. And we're playing, we'll be releasing music throughout the year. We'll be recording a live record, again, as you saw here, with QSC, God willing, you know, some conversations we're having. I'm also started a foundation, the Andy Vargas Foundation. We're inspiring youth through music in the San Bernardino with Makerspace. Very happy about that. We have a new rehearsal studio out at the Beat Garage. And I'm really, really happy about that. We'll be doing our work and our recording over there. You know, still playing with Carlos. I flew in this morning with my son. Last night we played at the House of Blues, and we woke up bright and early, and we're gonna hop on a plane to go back.
What city?
I'm sorry, Las Vegas.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Joe, Joe plays with Andy and Souleros, also is a gigging drummer in your own event band. And then I think you also run a small production company.
Yeah. I run a small production company and where I carry all those around with me all the time in my truck. But yeah, we've been playing with Andy for a good year and a half now. We've known each other longer than that. We got some of the Souleros out there. Thank you for hanging out. But everywhere we go, we've been using QSC and we do our own sound, which makes things a lot easier. People are like, why don't you want to use ours? Because it takes too long. You know, it doesn't sound good. But when we bring our own equipment and our own mix, using any type of the 30 or the 16, depending on the event, it's just easier because he knows what he wants. He knows I know what the horns want, know what the percussion wants, and our setup time is within 45 minutes. Production and full sound check, especially with a 10-piece band. That's incredible to us. Sometimes a 10-piece band, you're looking at a 2-hour sound check sometimes, you know, with all the lines and you making sure everything works. So, you know, we want to thank QSC for always having our back and making our sound amazing. We just did an event on Sunday, and we plugged in. They're like, left and right. What are you going to do with the left and right? Watch. And it worked. And the recording, if you go on, it's on streaming. If you go on Facebook Live, and you'll see it. And the sound is great within this 45-minute sound check.
That's great. So, if you don't mind, give me your story on how you discovered QSC.
Let's see. So I was here at NAMM, and a good friend of mine said, you better come over here. Ed Roth, I don't know if Ed's here, but Ed Roth, I've known and I played with Ed for a very long time. He said, you better get over here. I said, NAMM is ending, and you know, the lights are shutting down. He said, you better get over here now. And I was able to meet Gina, and she said, come over here, and I was able to meet, you know, you guys. I personally have been looking for you know, a sound system to go out and play with that I felt, you know, really passionate about. And the second that I heard, you know, your speakers, it just blew me away, you know, and it made me feel confident. And when I connected with Joe, and I said this, you know, a few years back when I was speaking, when I connected with Joe, he had the same passion for your product, you know, so it was like a happy marriage here. And, you know, Joe will set up a gig seriously in under 45 minutes, under pressure. You know, and it's due to the presets. It's due to his, you know, being able to apply, you know, his knowledge in certain environments. Sometimes we show up to, you know, a big empty hall that's just slapping all over the place, and he's able to really figure out what we need. Sometimes we really don't need that much, you know, but he really applies the instinct as well as knowing, you know, the units, and they sound good everywhere. You know, I call it the Maserati of the speaker worlds. You know, it's like you want to wear your speakers, man.
Yeah, and Joe, I know that you were one of the first TouchMix users. I mean, early on when we first released the TouchMix.
Yeah, it was actually when it first came out. I brought it in. It's something that happened. I brought it into Brad. He goes, "When did you buy this?" I'm like, "Years ago." He goes, "This must have been the first one that you ever bought." And so as soon as that came out, I purchased that. And before me and Eddie started doing anything together, I had the original HPRs, carried those and broke my back a lot. But it was worth it. It was worth every gig. Oh man, what are you doing, bro? What is that sound? And I've been hitting, you know, hide the speakers. And it was then the 181s came out, and it was just stacking those up with 2 KLAs, going to anywhere with that, and then working together. We put all our things, speakers together, and it just sounds amazing. Now everybody in our band has a speaker. You know, horns have a monitor. He goes, we got to buy one because not everyone has a monitor. I know people out there that have purchased TouchMix because we were using it, and now it's like I get the phone calls. Man, this is saving my life, man. Thank you. You know, and you put the cute, you know, TouchMix in your backpack, and here you go, and you're there, and you're like this, and it sounds. Where's your sound guy? Oh, I'm doing it right here. Where's your board at? Oh, it's right here. You know, and it sounds. Or he's right there. You know, what is that? It looks like you're playing catch. Remember those tennis balls where you used to catch it? Yeah, look at. You know, so that's how we connected, and then now we're, you know, really connected with you guys. We want to thank you guys for being, you know, family and helping us out through whatever. And I mean, look at putting our videos. This is like a dream come true. Before I was a kid lost walking around years ago, bringing my video VHS. Hey, you like me? Call me. Back in the day, you know. So this is a dream come true to be here with QSC here at the 2018 NAMM show. Andy Vargas and the QSC family here, and to have all you guys supporting us too. That it means a lot. You know, nobody could be here listening to us, but we have all our friends, family, and people that we don't know that hopefully are becoming friends, and we can support each other throughout 2018 and continue to support each other through the QSC family and music in general. And make some noise for Andy Vargas one more time. And thank you for those compliments you were telling. Yeah.
I'm going to ask you just a couple more quick questions. One is your favorite features that you like about the TouchMix, whether it's the 16 or the 30.
You know, I like the presets. I like, you know, one time I was actually doing sound for a mariachi, and I was really new to the unit, and I was using the 32, and I was like, oh, what do I do? And I gotta tell you guys, it was really easy. You know, it was really simple. All I had to do was figure out how to get around the first couple of pages, you know. But then, you know, I was able to get to the EQs, get to the presets, to where bass presets, vocal presets, all of that, and I was able to apply that to each channel. And all I needed to do was get a little bit of level, and it sounded amazing. So really, honestly, it's those presets, and it's having, you know, the strength of the sound of the mixer to me. Is incredible. It's a real powerful mixer. We were just able to send a 2-channel mix to a TV, you know, feed, and you know, Joe, in that limited time, it sounded amazing, and everyone was complimenting us as to what. Everyone actually always compliments us to, where's your mixer, you know, where's your mixing board, and it's right next to Joe on the drums. You know, that's to me what's amazing.
I love everything about the board, first of all. I love the way it looks. I love the big screen, because I don't know, after my 30s, my vision is kind of going, okay? I love the RTA. You're able to ring out the monitors like this, and it's so easy. I just get the mic, and you do a little bit of this, and it's so easy and convenient that I have my wife, if I don't have anybody helping me that day, turning down, you know, ringing it out, and she's like, I got this, I can do any gig. And the guys know sometimes I'm not able to make it. My wife actually sets up this PA. The guys just help her put it up, and the guys don't even know sometimes where the cables go. My mom's like, no, and she calls a 1/4 inch the bananas. I don't know why, but it works, and now they understand, and now everybody knows how to set up the system. But my wife knows how to work, you know, the 30 and the 16, so that's amazing. But I love the way I can ring out the monitors in such a quick time and be able to save that, you know what I'm saying, and ring out the room with a matter of minutes. You know, the volume just goes up and it comes back down, the volume goes back up, comes back down, then there it is. You're done, you ring out the room, and it sounds perfect, especially if you're in a rush or something has gone wrong. But I think that's one of the best that I like, especially having to set up my drums or any other microphones. I think that's, for me, the best.
We rarely get feedback.
No, it's
rarely.
Never.
No, I mean, seriously. I mean, close to never. I can't really remember the times. I mean, you know, but everyone at some point gets something, but we rarely get feedback, you know. I attest to Joe's skills, but also I know it's because, you know, it's really simple to use, and the way he, you know, talks about, he has me doing that sometimes too. It's great.
All right, so I already said last couple of questions, but I know, and I'm really impressed by the fact that you really give back to the community. You're involved in a number of nonprofits and that sort of thing. Do you mind just kind of telling us a few of the things you're involved with, just so we can know about them?
Sure. We just finished performing down at the Midnight Mission, down Skid Row, Los Angeles. Brother Tony Lindsay over there. Also, I have the Andy Vargas Foundation that, like I mentioned, that we're inspiring youth in San Bernardino, working in collaboration with the Community College of San Bernardino, a city that really needs, guys, just a lot of help. And I just want, for instance, the inspiration that Joe and I feel when we like start hooking up our gear and all that stuff, I want to share that inspiration. You know, I just want to just turn on some, you know, some lights, and that feeling just makes me feel amazing. The second I got a taste of that, then I knew I wanted more. You know, so I just, you know, want more and more of that. You know, work with the Padres contra el Cancer. You know, where we actually, Joe and I, we provide sound for a lot of their events. You know, anytime they call, we come and bring QSC. You know, and help them. They're hands-on with families, you know, struggling with cancer. We sponsored a family this Christmas. I know. You know, many of us do, but we helped a few children with cancer and leg amputation and things, and the family have a Christmas. You know, thank you, Steve. You know, so anything that we can do, honestly, you know, I just learned how to say yes. It gets tiring sometimes, but just got to do it. Just say yes. You know.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much you put so much energy and effort into not only your music, but into giving back. And I really admire it. Thank you for your support, being just so easy to work with, both you guys, and for doing such a great job. And want to say thanks for being here. Let's give them a hand.
Thank you.
Vargas,
Thank you,
Joe
Brad.
Mendez.
Thank you, QSC. Thank you, everybody.
Juntos por amor, saben living you, tú y yo, juntos por amor, abrázame, bésame, tú y yo, juntos por amor, hold me close and just believe my love is true. Mira, en esta noche el cielo azul escribe tu nombre. Abren las flores a tu paso y el sol se esconde, porque tú brillas suficiente como para